Up or down?
That's how the stream started. Are you counting up or down?
Oh, what a great quote.
Hello guys,
And we
welcome.
don't get the answer.
Session 25. Quarter way to 100. And yet it's the... So, Virgil. Would you like to give a recap on what happened last time?
Last session, we had just finished dealing with what I'm going to term the corrupted zombies. And we finished dealing with the corrupted zombies, and Almar decided that he wanted to explore more of the complex. So we looked around the complex. We didn't find too much interesting. We found some graffiti from a guy who'd built the place like thousands of years ago in Old Celery, which was fun. Sorry, it has a name. Old Celery, but like the Shiloh, the high variant of the language. We continued exploring down many passages. We found a glowing pool of water surrounded by mushrooms. Almar and Ruha decided to, Almar decided to check it out and brought Ruha as the resident plant expert. And then the mushroom tried to eat Almar, and then the mushroom tried to eat Ruha.
Yes, it did.
So we killed a bunch of mushrooms. And they were growing from some radiant blue magical water with symbols relating to elationism on the side of it. Two people tried drinking from it. Edward got a spell slot back. The other person did not have as much fun. I can't remember exactly what the consequences were, or indeed who the other drinker was. Almar found some coinage and some other stuff. Then I left, but continuing on from this, the party continued exploring the complex through various passages, eventually happening upon this room with a massive glowing sigil in the floor. The party then decided the best thing they could do was to try to activate this sigil, which I believe they just succeeded in doing. Well, they succeeded in doing something to it. We've all just rolled an intelligence saving throw. Alma has suggested we hold hands.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Perfect.
I don't know if there's anything else.
Any,
yes, other
anybody...
than you're all idiots. And I would never have activated this sigil if I was here.
That is completely fair.
Thank you.
Anybody have anything to add?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Next to the next to the fountain, the water in the fountain was infused with ether. Ether is what we think, and it was connected by a tube. Yeah, it was connected by a tube to somewhere. It also had, it was and it was connected to Elationism. And when Ilmar opened the chest, he found a set of leather armor, which I don't know what happened to that. I think he gave it to Edward.
It's in the chest.
And and a whistle. Right? I don't know how the whistle looked or what it did. We sounded the whistle. We don't know if it did anything.
It makes noise.
It certainly did make a noise.
And the magic circle. The magic circle was a divination spell, and it gave Ruha the feeling that it was. What was it? What was it? Oh, shit. Oh yeah, we had to ask a question to the circle, to whatever the circle is, and it supposedly was going to give us an answer to any question that we had, but we all have to decide on one question. Also, the sigil on the floor of the magic circle, the sigil of the circle's pattern was the same, or the sigil was the same as the one in Azan's hood in the back of his hood, or in the inside of his hood. Hood.
I'm wearing hood.
Yes, your hood.
Alrighty. Anything to add, you?
I mean, we know the layout of the dungeon stretches very far and wide, presumably outside of the city premises, given how much to the south it goes. So that's something we could, in theory, enter the city from outside its walls.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Perfect. Well,
thank you.
If that's all people have to add, let's begin.
What do you mean by that? Okay.
Your last words?
Well,
you failed them.
Party, it's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope to not run into you in the next life.
So this is what I have written for everybody's intelligence saves that they did at the end of the last session. Caleb scored 10, Azan 11, Ruha 11, Sylvester 17, Sotska 18, Edward 15, Aylmar 13. Is that correct?
Yep.
I think so.
That is correct.
All right.
Did I just hear a die?
Did I just hear a character die?
I hope God rolls a 1.
You think this is God?
I think he gets divine intervention and he just rerolls if he rolls the 1.
Okay, no.
So,
what if he does? Oh.
You asked the question, one of you did. And
what was the question you decided to ask?
Oh, yeah.
The question that was decided on was along the lines of what are the steps or what is the process to cleanse, remove, cure, ether corruption. Something along those lines. And after...
Shay.
Yes.
Okay, were you just gonna say his words? Because we forgot the most important thing, probably. Like, it replied.
I'm going to remind you of it, yes.
Okay, go on.
And after several minutes of standing in this strange magical glow, looking at one another, a response does come. And it comes in your minds. And you hear something roughly Kjorer nait glioshir aimoin. None of you have the slightest idea what this says, but as you hear it, you all realize that these words carry great meaning. And one by one, you fall to the ground, unconscious, as something overwhelms your body. The following is a vision shared to you all. There is darkness. And then you realize you have reached the end of your life. You are dead. And yet, you stand. You stand in your own home, surrounded by your family, your loved ones, but they cannot see you. Something distant calls out to you, and you respond. You move, driven, compelled to this thing. You travel a long way through lands familiar and unfamiliar. And eventually you find your purpose. You find yourself wreathed in divine light, donning divine armor. You are a vessel for a higher being. People do see you now. They respond to you. Sometimes in fear, but often rejoicing your presence, dropping to the ground in prayers of thanks for your arrival. You slay monsters, you protect villages, towns, and cities. You can travel without being seen. You are some sort of extension of something you don't understand. You do this for a very long time. And there are others like you as well. But it is very rare that you come across the others. One day, you find yourself embroiled in a war. A war between men and not quite men. The enemy have wings. They fly, they leap. They are great warriors, possessing intimidating strength and speed. You fight on the side of the men, as per your calling. And more often than not, you are leading the charge forward. You are a beacon of hope for mankind. Until you face the winged king, and you are struck down. And you fall, and fall, and fall. And in darkness you lay, helpless, seemingly powerless. Your tether to the divine, was it severed? It feels like it, and yet here you linger. With nothing but the darkness for company, for what feels like any ages. And eventually, you have no choice but to welcome the darkness. And in the darkness you sit, waiting. Watching. Until a light appears. Not divine, not the sun. Burning red, the light of man. A crack, a sliver in the distance, which widens to an opening. Figures enter your space. They don't see you until they're a short way off, and their presence stirs you to move. You rise, tall, towering, and they speak in shock. You understand their tongue. An angel, they say. We found an angel. And you smile at the mortals. Yes, an angel. Caleb, Azan, Riiga, Satsuka, Edward, and Aylmar. Very slowly, with great effort, you come to consciousness. your body feels terrible. You all have taken 9 points of psychic damage. And not one, not two, not three, but you are all on exhaustion level 4.
About Satsuki.
Satsuka's on exhaustion level 4.
Okay.
I'm going to add a green circle to indicate this, but please update it on your sheet.
I did.
If you've turned the feature on, you should be halfway down.
It's beneath the hit dice and F saves, yes.
The penalties for exhaustion 4, it tells you, but I'll just go over them. Level 1, disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2, your movement speed is halved. Level 3, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And level 4, your maximum hit points is halved.
Good thing I'm damaged below my half HP anyway.
Yes. I believe you can all change your maximum hit points and speed.
Yeah.
Manually. Round up.
Straight up. Okay.
Always round up. And if your current hit points exceeds your maximum hit points, decrease your current to your maximum.
Sorry, how to turn on that feature?
One moment.
It's not an automatic script, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You just, as a reminder, you go to...
Let me just see if he has it on.
Oh, okay.
Don't think so.
No, you don't. So click on the gear, and under the right-hand box that says General Options, it's toward the bottom, 5th from the bottom. Show exhaustion tracking.
Okay, that should do it.
And back in your sheet, up to level 4. And then decrease your movement speed, and decrease your maximum hit points, and take the 9 psychic damage after you decrease your maximum hit points.
Oh, I was muted. After we decrease our hit points, not before?
That's right.
We have to revive Edward again.
Okay, so funny thing just happened.
Are you on 0?
I'm on 0 because
No,
I was
go to 1.
decreased about 8.
Go to 1.
Right? We round down or up? Sorry.
To 1. Go to 1.
Go to 1.
Go to 1.
Darkness.
Go to 1 hit point.
Alright. I'll go to 1, but...
Ruha, you take the damage after you decrease your maximum.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Gotta love this. You're not going to immediately die. You're going to just die slowly. Oh boy.
Right. As whoever manages to open their eyes first looks around, you notice Sylvester is not with you. And Amata is not with you.
All right, then.
Additionally,
rolls a die.
I feel like this is just the terrible things happen to the party series. Azan and Ruha announce and not Azan and Edward announce their engagements. What else could go wrong?
get ready to take down an important note each. Caleb, write this down. Are you ready? Are you muted?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. For the
Which
next
one?
2 minutes, if somebody tells you to do something, you do it. But nobody knows this.
Fuck. No meta, yeah, I know, no meta.
Who's next? Azan.
I mean, I can't really.
For the next... Don't say that. 3 minutes. You're incapacitated. And spend the time screaming in horror.
Okay.
Ruha.
Yep.
The next 5 minutes. You babble uncontrollably and cannot speak or cast spells. Satsuka.
I can't see adventures.
The next 10 minutes. You are stunned. Edward, for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Alright. You never regained consciousness. You're unconscious for another 2 minutes.
I see.
That's a close one. And Aylmar for 10 minutes. You're going to experience vivid hallucinations of seeing small creatures in the dark that you think are out to get you.
Gee, that's my least favorite type of vivid hallucination.
Alright.
So presumably the next about 5 to 10 minutes of role-playing is just going to consist of all of us screaming. Do you really want us to put our microphones through that?
You don't have to physically roleplay this, but describing what your characters are doing with each other is fairly important at this point. So, over to all of you guys.
Over to all of the ones that can move.
What do you do?
Okay, so just to recap, Edward is unconscious still.
Yes.
Azan is incapacitated but screaming.
Yes.
Satsuka is stunned.
Yes.
Ruha, I can't remember what Ruha's got going on.
I have Bible uncontrollably and cannot speak or cast spells.
Okay, and Satsuka has to obey commands.
No,
For the
I
next
have
2
to obey
minutes.
commands. Caleb has to obey commands for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, Satsuka's
And I'm
stunned.
convinced there's terrible things in the dark.
Yes.
Noted. Almar is going to scuttle as far away up the back wall as he possibly can. He wants as many angles. He wants as many walls as he possibly can have surrounding him.
Alright.
Who's
Well,
next?
who else can move? I guess I can move, right?
It's your
Incapacity
turn.
just wait. I can't take actions, right? That's how it works. So how is it
Incapacitated.
like yes, but outside of combat, because I know how it works in combat, but I'm not really sure how to imagine this status and
Can't take actions or reactions. So imagine you are very non-responsive. You can do stuff, but like everything you do is very sluggish and ineffective, and you can't do anything drastic. That's what I would say.
okay. I see. Well,
I still have a
yeah.
I still have a
Sorry.
torch, don't I? Can I light
All
it?
your torches are burned out and cold.
Okay.
Even my lantern.
You want to light a torch? All right. Stand up, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Take out a torch. By the way, the torches that you had burning, you three that had torches burning, remove a torch from your inventory. It burned out.
My lantern's okay though, right?
Yeah, lanterns don't get destroyed.
A question. For the duration of my babbling, I assume I don't respond to anything. Is this correct?
Not with words,
I'm just like,
intelligible words. You can
can
hear
I
people.
understand what people
You can understand
Well, I
them.
can, like,
It's just when you try to speak, you just babble. And you babble even when they're not speaking.
I see. So I can like just act normally, but I just babble? I would think I'm like
You're
retarded for the next 5
you're
minutes.
acting a little bit yeah, you're a little bit
I mean, keep in mind what you just
disconnected.
experienced, right? Yeah, keep in
Yeah.
mind what you just experienced.
Also remember the
before
vision.
dollar exhaustion.
The vision which was from your point of view as well. Everyone's point of view. You lived that.
Mhm.
And you guys are extremely exhausted.
Okay then. Azan will attempt to like get on his knees, like he will sluggishly attempt to crawl towards Edward, checking if like look he will look towards it. It wouldn't even be a movement, honestly. It'd be more like glancing towards people around. But seeing as Edward is
While screaming?
clearly yes.
Okay.
I can't scream and describe.
I know. I'm just making a funny image.
Yes. Yes. My face would be twisting in grimaces of different pain and unpleasant emotions,
Mhm.
as my throat is forced to make sounds of otherworldly presence. And as I notice that Edward is clearly out of the out of the game, I will look around and start crawling on my knees and arms towards Rucha. Well, I will start reaching for
This is the kind of stuff we need fan art for.
As Azan does that to me, I look in his eyes, straight in his eyes, and I start to talk about something to do with wing and flying, and darkness being around me, and something with time. But most of it is just murmur, and sometimes just some words stick out.
Azan screams in response.
Yeah.
Am I peacefully unconscious, or is this more of like a
First,
There's nothing peaceful about this
unconscious?
situation.
Yes, peacefully around all this. Yes.
was what I just experienced pleasant or not?
I'm not. I'm sort of mixed.
I have
The-
fun.
The
Not really sure.
first 2 minutes have passed.
So that means Caleb is no longer under a geas.
Whoever had the 2 minute durations, you guys are ending now.
I think Elma is normal now.
Elma had a
Almost 10
10
minutes.
minute thing.
In the last 10
Oh,
minutes.
never mind. Wait,
I think
what's the 2 minute?
Satsuka had 2 minutes as well, I think.
It's 10.
You had 10? It'll be Edward then, I think. I didn't write these down.
Oh.
I'm going for
Oh.
keep sleeping.
You're gonna pretend to keep sleeping?
Yes. Because you wake up and you hear screaming, some
That's,
babbling.
you know what?
it's
That's
not something you
completely
wanna open your eyes.
understandable.
I was actually going to give you trouble for it. That's very rational.
That makes perfect sense.
Caleb will try to get some response from Satsuka.
Satsuka
Like
looks.
shaking her.
Satsuka is. Her eyes are open, but it's like she's in utter shock. She is non responsive.
No responsive. So it's basically she is just shell shocked, something like that.
Yeah, it's like catatonic.
Killer will attempt to help her while trying to get the priests, or try to wake the priest by kicking him.
Okay. Winslow, you're being kicked.
Wake
I'm
up.
gonna ignore that.
Make a performance check to see if
Can
you.
I insight that?
You can't. No.
It depends what he
I'll
rolls.
make it a big move here. Can I ignore?
11.
Let's see.
Caleb, give me a
Insight
strength check.
and
No, give me a strength check.
Strength.
Yeah.
Strength check.
I want to see if you can kick him
Yeah.
hard enough to. No, he looks unconscious.
Still unconscious. I'll
Mhm.
put the torch near his face.
Priest nicked.
Okay, that seems very dangerous if he
Doesn't
if
really
he
suit
gets
the
up
character.
suddenly.
How do character isn't ever at 1 HP?
He is at 1 HP.
He is at 1 HP.
He's about to get murdered.
Why am I I can't be the rational voice of the party when I'm hallucinating.
What was the next highest duration that people had?
What?
What was the next highest after 2
Yeah,
5
minutes?
Mine
minutes.
was 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yours is about to come to a close.
Ruha's?
If it was 5,
Yeah, it is 5. Okay.
and whoever else is 5.
Wait, if mine was 2, then I would stop screaming.
Oh,
Okay, I would
yours
stop
was 2.
screaming.
Then yeah, you've stopped.
Yeah, I have some. Okay, so as I'm in front of Ruham, I would yeah, my last screams would come to an end.
Thank goodness my ears are about to bleed.
Huh? You okay? Hey, I will tag on his knee.
On Caleb's?
No, Ruham
Oh,
in
Ruham,
front of
okay.
Ruham still. So yeah, I'll tag on his knee, like trying to get a proper response from him.
I still look in your eyes and say things.
Yeah, but what things?
What things? Well, they're about winged kings and angels. Darkness.
Well, as Azan thinks that, you know, maybe Ruha hasn't woken up from the vision, because that's what it seems to him like. Azan will turn north and start crawling toward Aelmar.
Aylmar is in the corner. He has his head in his hands, and he's babbling something about someone named Sargon, and bugs and insects.
Okay, Azan will turn around and start crawling back. This guy also is not out of vision.
5 minutes is up. I'll be right back.
Oh boy. I'm sure glad no one said kill me and then Caleb actually did it.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it, but it was too late.
You know, guys, why did
Yeah.
you activate this darn sigil? This is the first one taking damage all campaign. I've been so perfect.
The voices told me.
Yeah.
The voices are not helpful, Edward.
It's time to
Do you hear
reconsider.
how many
the
voices are in this
helpfulness
room
of
right
the
now?
voices. 6.
And I like that I've successfully managed to weird out Azan. This is great.
You can travel without being seen. You are some sort of extension of something you don't understand.
I think it's describing a fallen angel.
A Simtiak.
What was the thing
Yeah.
it said right before the dream ended?
I'm back.
You
found an
smile.
angel. Yes, an angel, something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. I just want
Very
the exact
prominent.
wording.
Totally an angel, guys. We're good people. We're good guys.
It was yes an angel, yes I am an angel. Which one? Though?
Yeah, it was. I believe it was yes, an
Okay.
angel. That's what I wrote.
Oh,
Only thing
okey-dokey.
I've seen this article on Riiga Wiki, right, previously, and it actually took me during the whole description that Trajan was doing. This is how long it took for me to realize that this image is not just a small guy standing in a big armor with very tiny legs.
The what image?
But
What
this
is
is if
That's
you
long.
if you go to wiki,
Oh, I
I
see.
thought this was like a small guy stretching his arms to the sides and like flapping.
Yeah,
He's too small.
it's
for
the Shovel Knight
that.
style. No, not. It's like fucking
What looks like this? Sorry.
the one that Dennis
ignore the
linked.
cape.
Shimtik.
If you ignore the cape.
Yeah, because I thought the cape is back because of the shading at the back that's happening from the top to the bottom.
Hang
I
on.
ignored
kind of
my eyes.
like-
I'm gonna
ignored
put
the
this on
cape,
the
and I thought
stream
he's,
for
like,
the
small,
guys.
yeah.
Okay,
s-
Dennis.
Small legs.
This one.
Dennis, we were just arch Clarises for a bit.
This is how we die in a basement in Castasen, dreaming of bugs.
Meanwhile, Caleb is just hucking Satsuka and
I really should have
trying
taken the time to try and strike out at the bugs. Might have killed Edward. Would have made my life a lot easier.
Strike out with what?
I've got a rapier on me, but I'm not saying I'm doing that. I just had my head in my hands.
Gotcha. They're not coming at you. They're just like harassing you.
Yes.
Wow.
harassing you.
We're enlightened ones.
Yes, certainly. Well,
Meanwhile,
crawling
Caleb is
back-
essentially begging
Okay.
Satsuka to be normal again. It's a little tear forming his
Normal
eyes, something like that.
Best
I wish you
Riiga
weren't an
session
Ilderman.
ever.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask, how much do we, when do we start remembering about what we were doing and our relationships and everything in this world? Or
It's coming back to you, and it's approaching 10 minutes. With a minute or two left.
Okay.
Like you start to realize, like, wait, wasn't there like another person and that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Mm.
I would be crawling back to Edward, by the way. I would like,
Mhm.
as I'm crawling towards Edward, I would probably start like, touching shaking his shoulder, checking if he's fine, like in whatever way I can. Oh yes, I would get my head so that I can feel his breath on my ear and hear if he's breathing or not. Yes, I will get in his face, I guess.
Winslow's breathing.
Winslow's breathing.
It's
Then I would
ragged. He sounds as bad as like you guys feel, but he's breathing.
I would attempt to pinch both of his cheeks.
Okay. Another performance check, Edward.
Still sleeping. I am so asleep right now.
He
You
is so
don't
asleep right
know.
now.
Do we not have disadvantage though?
True.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
God.
we do have
Disadvantage
How could I forget such
on
a thing?
Pretty much all your rolls. No,
There
he's
is a
asleep.
disadvantage.
No, I don't
He's
roll
too
like
good.
a dexterity or a strength check on my pinch.
Not for
This
something
just-
this minor, no.
Okay. I see. Well, in this case, I will just give him a pat on the back. I mean, or on the front. It depends how he's laying. And that's how he's laying.
On the side.
Yeah. Well,
Let's say-
also, one more question. Do we start to relate to being humans again? Completely?
That's up to you.
Or like normal? Up to me, okay.
That is up to you.
Question. From my perspective, what exactly am I experiencing?
Good question. I'll tell you. You're seeing everything. You just can't do anything about it.
Everything around me right now?
No, everything in the world. Yeah, just you're seeing what's in front of you here. Like, you're conscious, you're alert, your faculties are working. Well, you just can't move or do anything about it. But the 10 minutes is pretty much coming to a close now, so you can ease out of the stun, and Elmar can ease out of the hallucinations, and I think that's everyone.
Almar will slowly take his hands away from his eyes and realize that things aren't there anymore. That was not good. Whatever that was.
But he replies as he's just sitting on his next to Edward, like casually.
Azan, what are you doing?
Azan is facing you with your back, so as you said to him, he will, in a very twitchy motion, he will turn around and like, what do you mean? Edward is not responding.
Edward, you there?
You don't hear the crazy things anymore, Edward. You just hear people you know.
Keep sleeping. Maybe if you'll wake up and it was all a dream.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Just a bit longer.
Okay.
I can't see anything.
Caleb has a torch out. But your eyes would
Husband
be
points to the torch.
adjusting.
Where's Amata? Anyone see her?
Your mother?
My owl, Azan.
Your mother is an owl?
Don't have time to deal with this. I'm going to perform the ritual that would summon Amata again.
Casting time 1 hour. Oh damn. That's...
Sorry. I'm not going to do that in that case. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was quicker than that. Ignore me. Ignore me.
He just
In which
starts
case, I'm just
casting.
going,
You
I'm just going
decides
to
not-
light.
you feel like you still have a connection with Amata, but it will take some time to bring her back.
So you're saying that she's still summoned, it's just that I can't bring her out right now.
Yeah, you don't feel
Okay.
like you've lost your familiar.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to also light one of my torches.
Sure. As you go through your things, and as people start sort of increasing their level of consciousness, you realize that any food any of you have has gone rancid, disintegrated, or is a cluster of mold.
No.
My
oh
carrots.
my
No, my carrots.
god.
Yep, that's all I did this for, was to get rid of your carrots.
I'm gonna get out there and it's gonna
Uh,
be 2 years later, time jumped.
Your-
And it's
Oh,
going to be...
Your rations still might be okay, if you have ration. Because they're usually like dried, and this is not a damp place.
What about my tea leaves? My tea leaves gonna be okay?
I as
Tea-
They
as
dried.
is-
Tea leaves are
as
dehydrated,
did-
aren't they?
Yes.
Then they
They
are
dried?
okay. Yes.
Oh, thank heavens.
Okay, what about our water skin? Are they?
Your water skin,
Yeah.
all your water skins have dried up.
No.
Oh no, Edward lost the. Oh no. Okay. As I'm sitting next to Edward and seeing people take out the torches, given how I'm still shaken, I would like to get my own piece of light rather than just depend on other sources. So I will go through my inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, torches probably wouldn't be on the top of it. They like as I'm very in a very hectic manner going for my items. Am I noticing like aside from the food being like, do I see anything unusual? I had some random leaves in my backpack, by the way. I just threw them in, so to just keep
Do you
keep
see
what
track
happened
anything
to tea leaves?
unusual? Tea leaves are fine.
about my.
They're dehydrated. Do you have child smuggling thing? Do you still have that?
It's left at the. I left it with the.
You don't have it, so that should be
had it.
unticked.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure. I forgot. Yeah, I left it with the.
I don't. There might have been a couple of odd things in your herbalism kit that can go bad, maybe. I don't think anything else can go
I wouldn't.
bad.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
there's-
open the herbalism kit when I'm looking for a torch, though. I would just be going for things that are, like, Yeah.
The beaker has dried up. I don't think you have anything else that can go bad
Okay.
that I can see.
Well, I'm taking out the torch and lighting it then,
Okay.
hoping I don't light myself on fire by accident doing it. I have shaky hands.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
I don't know if any of you are feeling like I am, but we need to get out of here. We need to get back to the burrow.
I agree with you. Also, Satsuka's gonna be looking around the room to see if anything's changed now that she's noticed the water spin's dried up.
Sure. Investigation and everything is a disadvantage, don't forget.
Mhm. 12.
12? The first thing you notice is that the magic circle has gone dark, let's say. The material on the ground that made it is still there, but the spell is no longer here. You notice Sylvester isn't here. There isn't really any sign of him going. Everything else around in this area looks more or less the same to you.
Okay.
We should go.
Azan
I
will,
don't want to be down here anymore.
Azan will take Edward on and attempt to lift him and put him on his back.
Edward, wake up. I can tell you're faking.
How can you tell he's faking?
I feel like
out of
Elmo would
character.
say that anyway.
Oh, okay.
Edward. This is just Almar being relatively used to you guys.
How can you? He's clearly unconscious. What do you mean? This is no time
Just
for
walk away and
jokes.
leave him there.
All right then, leave him there. He can find his way out. He's got Nicanor on his side.
After drying his tears, since Atsuka is awake, can Caleb hear anything around, like outside the doorway?
Make a perception check.
No
Do I
advantage
have
Normal
or
roll.
disadvantage.
no
Normal.
advantage? Okay.
Yep.
Perception.
No,
No. Okay.
you
That
hear
was
nothing.
strong no. Wow, that's a very strong no. Now I'm worried. Okay.
All right. We should go.
I mean, I'm still lifting Edward. I can't lift.
Why?
Athletics check.
Edward, what? Get up. None of us are in any condition to carry you.
I'll stir.
Azan,
quote,
athletics.
unquote, away.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Yeah. As soon as Azan tries to pick me up, I'll just wake up. We'll just call it that.
Welcome back, Edward, though I'm sure you've been here for some time.
Azan will look
Let's
at his
go.
palm. I guess I have a magic touch.
Yes, Azan, you have a magic touch. Let's go.
His father approved of me. As we're walking down. Okay. Okay, if I was worried, I wouldn't be moving.
What did you say?
I was worried I wouldn't be moving because,
Oh.
yeah, if you're moving, then I'm just walking behind you.
Oh, I got a question.
What is it?
How does our clothes look? How do our clothes?
Don't step over there.
Aylmar, you step on
Jump.
a stone pressure plate. It clicks and nothing happens.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, you almost killed all of us.
Winslow,
I mean, half of us.
investigation.
Let me just find investigation.
Also, find
With
your
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay, that's bad.
Everybody's not sure if he's wearing clothes at all.
The exhaustion is so severe, everything is kind of blurry and funny looking. You're still adjusting. The torchlights are so bright, you're not really sure.
It's a hangover.
Looks fine.
Alright. Just since I would have seen them on the way here, even though I didn't actually do this bit of session, if I do come across any more pressure plates, then I'll keep an eye open for them. Just to keep I'm stepping around.
You can
them,
actually
please.
see them on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to look.
I'm not that cruel.
I'll step around this one.
Mm-hmm.
And also this one.
Hold on to
Well, I will attempt to.
Azan.
Okay, I'll attempt to slowly walk around the. I mean, I'm not going to jump because I don't feel in any condition to jump, so I will attempt to slowly walk around the plate.
Sure.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You come into a small room and it's a dead end.
This wasn't a dead end before, was it? I'm too tired for this.
Hey, that's normal Elmar expression.
Should we just sleep here instead? Since it's locked.
Well, I don't know. If we can lock that door we came through behind us, maybe we should just bunk here for a little bit. I would enjoy some sleep.
Wait, what happened?
Look.
Why are we not getting through?
Caleb, give me a hand. Let me check this wall. It was open before, wasn't it?
It was.
In which
Okay.
case, if Caleb's helping me, can I get just a normal investigation check?
Sure. This section of wall right in front of you has been bricked up. Fairly crudely. It's very crude, it doesn't look advanced, but it's physically it's sealed. Doesn't look like... It looks like with enough force you could maybe, assuming it's just one layer of bricks, you could smash your way through. But yeah, that's not what it was like before, clearly.
Someone's bricked this over.
How would they do this so quickly? That doesn't make much
I
sense.
think... I get the feeling we may have been down here longer than we think. Sylvester's gone. He might have bricked it up behind him, but so this work looks like it's at least set. It wouldn't have had time.
Oh, right, where's Sylvester?
I think we could get through this wall with enough force, but Azan, I think you're the strongest. Do you want to give me a hand?
Sure.
Try.
I will quickly pass the torch to Ruha on my way
Mhm.
next to Elmar, so
Okay.
that you know.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
have both
try.
hands.
I'm gonna try and break this wall.
How do you want to do that?
I want to feel around for sort of any sort of structural weakness, and then
With your 17, you can probably get that. You just need enough kind of blunt force and momentum. If you imagine a wall of bricks with just like roughly cemented between them, you can just push the damn thing over. Sometimes.
Before Elma does that, I want to hear if there's anything beyond the wall.
Sure.
Wall.
Beyond the war and the vision.
Wall.
You don't hear anything, Caleb.
Wall. Okay. Then I'll let Elma smash that wall.
all right, Azan, I'm gonna put my shield up in front of me just to prepare me, and then we both rush in behind it with enough force to push it over.
Do we want to knock it out? Wait. Do I mean, you know, the centipedes could be back. Do we really want to do
We
this? Right?
killed the centipedes and burnt their egg sacs, Azan. I weren't in this part of the complex anyway.
What about the purple evil spirits?
We killed them as well. And Caleb can't hear anything.
He
It'll
didn't
be
say he can't
okay.
hear anything.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Let's do this. I'm
All right, we're going to behind my shield, and we're going to
Athletics check.
come at the wall. Athletics check with no particular
It's
advantage
normal.
or disadvantage. Azan, do you want to make this roll? I think your athletics score is better than mine.
yeah, I'm gonna out of character. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna slightly move past Elmar and like be a bit quicker on
Gotcha.
the feet to the smash. Yeah. Oh, that was meant without, but yeah, I rolled a 5.
A
God damn it,
5.
If only I had lucky.
You
It's
are.
broken against advantage.
You do have lucky, don't you?
But I know because we went without any rest, so I spent this whole time without any luckies. I don't.
Yep.
It's the worst.
You both ram into the wall with the shield. There is. You can feel a small shift, but in your. This attempt does not really go anywhere.
Well, I definitely felt it shift.
Yeah, it's doable.
Let's try one more time.
You'll need to change conditions to reattempt.
Yes.
Is this wall like a door?
Edward, you can't protestation everything open.
It's a brick wall. It's clearly different bricks to the rest, but someone's bricked you in.
Being as it didn't open first time, Satsuka would offer to help.
All
Sure.
right, Satsuka.
So
the three of us together.
3 of you. Okay.
Azan, you want to take points again?
Yeah,
have-
Hasan will step to the front with his own shield.
You have normal.
His own shield. Make another roll.
Alright.
Normal roll, 3 people.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, here is the normal.
15.
Nice.
The 3 of you, possibly getting already tired and trying to figure out what's going on, using this frustration to drive you through. You slam into the wall. It cracks. It gives some bricks tumble down, but not enough to hurt you, thankfully. And you break the thing.
There we go. And we are beyond.
You just sort of shifted underneath that rope.
Azan takes the torch back from Ruha.
Those passages were uncovered as well.
There are more bricked walls here.
Well, we don't need to unbrick those. Let's just go back.
Hey, out of character comment. Imagine the people in the camp. They're like, we are coming to them and saying like, yeah, you know, most of the things are clear. Let's just go for a second checkup routine, and we never come back. We actually never come back, and we were supposed to just, yeah, you know, a few
Alright.
small details.
I'm gonna open the trapdoor and climb down.
All right. The trapdoor opens. Let's switch map.
Yeah.
The distant future, 2005.
Now, Putty, very serious out of character comment from Alma. What can we do to get Azan another condition? Because he's got 3 at the moment and he's running out of space. I don't know where a 4th one's gonna fit.
I mean, color-wise, I mean, there are a lot of things to add in combat when it comes to statuses, but I don't know about the color, another color.
What is it? Light level, corruption, and exhaustion. So if we've been gone for 2 years, I'm gonna feel really bad about that celery person I adopted as my little sister.
Mavi is married by now.
What if we were?
Damn.
Who had torches? Winslow, Azan, Caleb?
Caleb.
No, I don't
Gotcha.
have anything out.
no,
Oh,
it's
you
fine.
don't.
I
Sorry,
had one on.
you had it. Okay, gotcha.
Elmer, Caleb, Hazan.
Just give me about a minute to update all this.
Okie dokie. I can even give you
4, 2.
a warmer minute.
Ooh.
Man, the time skip episode is always the best one.
Yes, totally. That's why Trajan decided to make it the worst one. Fuck the conventions. I'm a rebel.
Trajan, by the way, can you look at Discord?
Oh, just a minute.
While
What if
while
this
we're
day keeps-
unconscious, Garakava actually took over. It's not a red temple now. It's a dark
Oh, no.
temple.
No, I'm the bad guy.
You've always been the bad
No,
guy,
you just
Edward.
you just have to reveal your true colors. You just,
Red,
you
red
just go,
temple is
praise Garukavar!
Yeah.
Praise Garukavar and all of that.
No,
Yeah, yeah. And now you can steal all the books from the library you want.
no, I mustn't.
You know you want to.
I mustn't.
Garukavar
You
will give you a
want to.
gold star for stealing the books.
I haven't stolen anything yet. Everything's still holy. I'm still good.
Imagine we get out
Yet.
of the dungeon. We get out of the dungeon. Garukavar manifests himself in front of us and says to Edward, "You have been the worst priest of Nikina. I applaud you for being absent. Would you like to switch sides?"
All right.
Okay, we are all here.
Does everybody
Behind
see?
doors.
Jesus. Oh Jesus! Now that's crowded.
Yeah, we're all stuffed in this little hole.
Could I open this set of doors?
You come up to the double doors that you guys have dealt with before. And you find that when you push on them, they open.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness.
Pleasant
Look,
surprise.
I don't know how. With constant disadvantage, I don't see how we can deal with more than one door at a time.
True.
The brick wall was already asking a lot.
Blood.
That's odd. The skeleton, sorry, the centipede bodies are gone.
Wait there a minute. I'm just gonna wait for the my second window to update. It's got the low res version still.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
yes.
Low res.
Come on.
Extreme low res.
Can't let the one person watching on Twitch see this. Come on.
Wow.
Update.
Not the one person.
Update.
I hope it's not feet.
I have no idea how many people are watching.
Everyone, quickly.
There we
write
go.
in the chat box.
Alright. You come out, you immediately see that there are no centipede remains.
Oh. Is the egg still there?
There are sort of remnants of a husk.
We've been gone a long time. Months. This is why you don't play with magic. If the burrow's even
I'm sure
still
it's not
there.
that bad.
Come on.
Let's just go back first.
Oh, hold on. I could heal everyone.
No, Edward. We just need rest.
Oh,
Rest of everything. A good night's sleep of everything.
right.
Okay. Ruha kneels and swipes his fingers on the ground and tastes it. Tastes his fingers.
Okay.
What? Did you just make a new character and
What?
make the new character join our campaign?
What? What are you trying to achieve?
Taste the ground.
Okay. It's
Don't
disgusting. It's a sewer.
The execs are part of the map layer here. I know that, but are they gone?
They are just remains of husks.
Okay, I think the way back to the burrow is up here.
Oh, better keep up.
There is a door barring the way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is the door unlocked?
You push on it, and it doesn't move.
Oh dear. Edward, you want to precipitation this doorway open for me? Did we determine if you can unlock locks?
It is locked. And looking through, you can see that there is a fire burning low, but it's quiet.
Can I hear anything?
Go and head and perception. Caleb, you hear footsteps approach from here.
Can I hear how heavy the footsteps are?
Heavy.
Yes.
The footsteps of what could be a large man with something metal clanging.
Yes, there's someone, but it's a...
There is someone. Are any of you hiding or staying there?
I'm hiding.
Very well. You're holding a torch, so you'll have to back right up.
I'll stay here.
It'll be fine. It's not like Nick and us.
Aylmer.
No, I'm staying next to Edward.
An
I'm
Eber man walks in casually, just strolling, and he comes here, kind of has his hand resting on his sword arm, and he looks over at you just while he's scanning the room, and then he does a double take as though he's seeing ghosts. Huh? Who are you? How did you... He seems very shocked at your appearance.
What language is he speaking?
Celery, presumably?
Common.
Oh, yeah, okay, common. Okay.
Yep.
Benevan. Okay, just making sure.
My name is Aylmer. We were caught checking the passages back there, and something happened. We don't know how long we've been out. It's... I'm sorry.
Ah,
Yes.
I know. I heard you are Am I dreaming? Stay there. We will make fine additions to our collection. And like runs back around the corner.
Should I
gosh,
heal
darn
us
flavors.
now?
Let's
What
see
do
if
you
we can
mean by
find.
this?
Let's see if we can find another way out of here before he comes back. We don't have the strength to fight him.
Go back,
Right.
go back.
The different way back.
Okay. Does anyone remember any other ways out of here?
Well, where we came from, I believe, was under the Carson Institute. We could try and go up through there.
Oh yeah, there were other stairs. Yeah.
Yes, we could go up that set of stairs. Satsuka's the only one who's seen the top of them, though.
From what I saw, it was
Um.
just empty up there. Just empty hallways.
Alright. We'll go there then. We don't really have any other options.
If we go fast enough, the guys will think this guy was crazy.
Alright then.
Nobody's here. Haha.
I will move as fast as my exhausted state allows.
Yeah, same. Ruha,
And descend.
as almost just take one step back to make sure Ruha's okay.
He's walking, that's all.
Okay, you know, just concerned. Just concerned that we get separated again. Yo, DM, switch the maps.
Wow.
I was right, Mavi is now a slave.
Alright.
I was right. Mavi is now married against her will.
Let's go up these stairs then.
Arranged marriage time.
Yes.
Well, when the marriage is arranged.
Up the stairs.
The
Relatable.
marriage is just prostitution.
That's pretty cool.
Oh no. With extra steps.
True, marriage is just.
Thank you for coming to my marriage talk.
What's the deal with marriage? Was I just moved by God?
I'm putting you in a cluster so I can move you all at once.
I see.
Okay. There's nothing back. Sorry. I haven't seen up here. I can't move around and check. Let's just see where this takes us. I don't want to be made a slave.
Maybe they have good food.
Oh my god.
Could I investigate this wall we've just come to? Caleb,
Sure.
could you give me another? Could you give me a hand again?
Yeah, sure.
It is different to the walls to the left and right, but it is not crudely bricked up. This is thoroughly bricked up with large stones.
Maybe if we scratch on it, someone will hear.
These stones look thick.
Can I
Okay.
use thaumaturgy?
Do they what?
To do what?
Hold on. I think this one was the one that let me make noise. Oh no, that's prestidigitation. Minor illusion. Can I use minor illusion to make the noises of something scratching? Like
Sure.
at that wall.
Okay. You make scratching. You don't. You
Do
make
you want me to
scratching
scratch?
sound on the wall, and it's a small sound. The bricks are very solid, so it doesn't carry far. And you scratch for like a minute.
Yeah, it lasts for like a minute.
There's another way over here, I think.
Oh. Well, I guess this idea is not gonna work. I don't.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I mean, you tried. Let's Let's go the other way.
We can hear whoever that is.
We can hear German. Haha.
It's all right.
What? You coming?
Wait,
So
is
what
that?
graffiti is?
Wait a minute.
Quiet.
Wait a minute. Is that a button or just a tile thingy?
It's a brick. Tile.
It's a brick. Okay.
Back to let Aylmore go through.
Button thingy. PTSD time.
Yeah.
Is the
It ends there.
It ends there.
Yep.
Seems like a very abrupt transition.
Oh no. Is this where we become slaves?
This is probably where we become.
I don't want to become a slave. I was lying about
No
the
one-
food.
No one wants to become a slave.
We can barricade
Edward
the
lied?
stairwell.
No.
We can barricade the stairwell. I think.
Yeah, but that still leaves us trapped underground with 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, could I minor illusion a bed?
You can't sleep in minor illusion bed.
Can I minor illusion a better life?
If you can fit it within a 5-foot cube, sure.
The vision of Nicholas saying, "Well done, Atlas. I love you."
You're my best priest. My best priest.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. There was the ladder back down there, right? Or
There's
door?
Yeah, there's. Everything down there is bricked up now. We've already explored all the passages.
But maybe the bricks down there are weaker.
They are, but there's nothing behind them.
There was a few passages that
That
we
we already
haven't
explored.
checked out. Aylmar, the locked door,
I mean-
Aylmar.
I mean, things changed as we came back, so you know, maybe. Could we maybe, you know, worst case scenario, just
Out of
take the
character.
ladder?
Out of character, I have no idea what to do.
Out of character. Out of
Can we
character,
take
I
a
would just
long? Can we take a long rest here?
currently no, because the guys are going to. I mean, unless they make fun of him to the extent that he won't. They
Okay,
won't
I've
listen.
got an idea. Why don't we go back down the staircase and barricade the trapdoor? That has to be opened from the bottom. If we put enough weight on top of it, we'll stop them from coming up here. And then we can have a long rest and think about our options.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest taking the ladder, maybe even. Don't know how it's fixated, but
All right, then let's go.
Let's do that.
I don't have a sleeping bedroll.
Where are you guys going? Sleeping bag.
Rua's here.
Cluster together, please.
Cluster.
Cluster.
Single file.
As small a shape as possible so that I can put you in without one of you guys ending up in the wall. A 3x2
just
is great.
just get on top of each other. Huh?
Like that. There we go. Oh, no.
Oh shit. No.
Okay, no one move.
Someone move quickly.
Fuck.
I moved. I'm not there.
For real?
Actually, don't move because you might end up in a map with things in it that you're not supposed to see.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Let's move some of this rubble and wooden crates over on top of to the top of this trapdoor to block it off.
Oh.
Is there a barrel nearby? Or
There
is
is.
there a
It's
barrel
over
nearby?
there.
Room's full of
I
stuff.
could
Yeah.
fill it with water. Oh. Okay, or that happens.
Okay. Let's take a rest then. Try and find somewhere comfortable. I heard people have rations. I have a few that people can have if they really are hard up.
I haven't checked my bag. How's...
I have some.
Good, good.
I can share.
Get something to eat and get some sleep.
Water is important.
Yes, that's
Okay, so a couple of things. If you want to take a long rest here, given the terrible conditions that you're in, both environmentally and personally, there is a chance you won't get full benefits. Do all you guys have bedrolls or something to sleep on? It will be
Remember
in
that
your.
bug head?
It'll be in your like adventure pack or explorers pack or whatever.
Remember
I do
the
have a
centipede head?
I don't actually know what's in my explorer's bag.
I used my bedroll for big head. Big centipede.
I gave mine to Henrik.
Can I present I mean, no, minor illusion.
Yeah, but I won't do anything.
Can I sleep on clothes? I have a lot of clothes.
Well, first, who does have a bedroll? Let's
I
sort
have a
people out
bedroll.
first. Okay.
I have a bedroll.
So you're good. I'm gonna move you down the bottom. You're good.
That's to assume that I'm gonna use it.
I'm just sorting out the people that need to be sorted
Okay.
out. No one else has a
Oh,
bedroll?
I have a
I
bedroll.
still have. Okay, sorry.
That's it? Hell no.
sorry. What was the?
Explorer's pack, it'll
Question?
probably be in. Do you have a bedroll?
I do have a bedroll. I have an explorer's pack.
Okay.
So
Use it?
I have my other blanket though. I just realized.
You have another blanket?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them, so I have one that I gave one to. Yeah, I have my own blanket, but no, I'm sharing.
You're sharing? No, I'm just figuring out who does and doesn't have something on
I
them.
technically don't have a bedroll. I have a blanket and I have a lot of rope, and I would be sharing with Edward if he doesn't.
Can I command myself to sleep well?
I don't think so.
Can Ilmar command you to sleep well?
No, my command is only one word.
Damn.
Sleep.
Can I use a disguise kit to disguise a piece of rubble as a bedroll?
That doesn't mean you're going to get any benefits from it.
Yeah, it's about the looks. This guy's is about the looks.
I've got clothes. I could use those as a sort of sleeping cushion.
You've got spare clothes?
Yeah, I got the
For your
stuff I
head?
bought back in like session 3.
It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing.
And I've got the disguise for John, rest his soul.
Okay. So everybody has something that they could attempt to use.
Really?
I have a blanket and a lot of rope, so
Yeah?
Sleep on rope.
As long as you've got
I have a lot of rope.
something to lift you off the cold floor and something to rest your head on.
Yeah. I can isolate myself with both the blanket and the rope. I could just lie. Yeah.
Okay.
It would probably take a
Well,
while to set.
do you guys want to sleep somewhere in particular?
Caleb would sleep anywhere near Satsuka, basically.
Okay.
Sleeping near the trap
I
door is
mean-
probably the best choice.
Unless people say otherwise, you're going to sleep right where you're standing.
I'm gonna... Over there. Next to these stairs.
Sure.
Right here.
Okay.
Perfect angle, perfect view.
Okay. How happy does Edward look with his sleeping situation?
I don't know.
Okay. I try to observe.
Not happy. I'll just minor illusion it away though, you know, it's...
Minor illusion on his own face.
What do I see when I look at Edward? What happens?
Well, you said not happy.
Oh, sadness.
Okay.
So much sadness.
Fuck, Gary.
But it's alright. Just
There's
put the
a barrel.
clothes down. Minor illusion them into bed. It's like I'm sleeping somewhere wonderful.
Quick question. If I look to my right, is it like factually piece of like plank, wooden plank here? Like
You can
almost
probably
like a
find some
table?
wood to sit on, yeah, to lie on.
Oh, okay. I just would find wood because I would
Yeah.
prefer to.
There's plenty of
Then I
like
would be lonely.
crates and
Okay.
wooden barrels and just crap around.
Okay.
Okay, so as Ruha looks to everyone, they're all like nice and snuggled up in their cozy little bedrolls, except this guy, except Edward. He's like
I also
looks
have
visibly
bedrolls.
unhappy, but you have like a little more stuff.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
So Ruha goes to Edward, and he like pulls out his bedrobe and like gestures to Edward. Hmm?
Eh? I'm
Caveman communication.
not sure
like-
I understand.
He's just like inquisitive.
Inquisitive.
I turn my head like, so what's going on? No words are spoken.
I don't.
Hey, what's going on? No words are spoken.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
So that's fine.
You need it more than me.
Okay, I turn to Azan.
Oh no. Okay. I'm looking at you.
I gesture with the bedroll.
I gesture with my blanket.
Okay. Ruha shrugs and then lays out his blanket here, and then that's it.
All right. Is anybody taking watch?
Taking watch.
Yep.
Oh, right.
You can have 3 people take watch through the night, or through the rest. You have no idea what time of day it is.
Look at the sun, haha.
If the people who are watching will still get the benefit of the long rest, won't they?
If you divide it up between 3 people, you all get the benefit.
I'll
I'm
take
happy
both
to take-
watches.
Who's got first watch?
I'll take first watch.
I'll do second.
Okay.
I could do third.
Okay. You just don't want to lie in your crappy bed. Alright, Elmer. For the first portion of your rest, give me a perception check for being on watch.
Disadvantaged?
Yeah, everything is.
9.
A 9. All is quiet. All is still. People are sleeping not very soundly. There's some stirring, some murmurs. But nothing threatening happens. If there's nothing else he does with his time, you can wake up the next person.
Alright then. I'll wake up Setsuka for second watch, and then I'll go to bed.
Satsuka. You are awake. Give me a perception check.
Alright. Nat 1.
Natural 1.
I would just like to point out that Caleb might like wake up with Satsuka as well. Just to, you know.
Well, you weren't stirred.
Never mind then.
Satsuka sits up and looks around in the darkness and listens. All is quiet. All is still. and your couple of hours of watch passes.
Once my time ends, I go wake up Edward and then go back to bed then.
Right. Edward, you are stirred awake.
Time to do the watching. Perception is
11. All is quiet. All is still.
I think I won't get to fall back asleep, so I'll do a prayer.
Roll a religion check.
Yes. Do I do that disadvantage too?
Yes. It's an ability check.
Of course. Of course.
You pray to Nicanor, to the child god, for what?
Safety in our underground adventure.
Okay.
Hopefully Nicanor still exists.
You pray for safety in your underground adventure. People begin to wake up. Having successfully completed a long rest, all of you can reduce your exhaustion level down to 3, which means you can put your hit point maximum back to its previous value.
I don't get those. I don't get the lost hit points back, do I? Like the half that was lost.
You stay on your current hit points,
Yep.
because the damage occurred after it was halved. Not that it really makes much sense anyway.
Do we get back to full HP? Is it?
Oh,
what
it's a long
benefits
rest.
are removed.
You're right. Long
Yeah, it's a
rests
long
do
rest.
bring you to full health. So, yes, put your maximum hit points back to what it was
Unless there are
before,
any. Yeah.
and then fully restore your hit points. That's right.
Okay.
And change your 4s to 3s on the green bubble.
You have to do the ones on our tokens.
You guys can do that actually. You just press the number
Oh, can we?
with the circle highlight.
Yeah, yeah. You have control.
You press, instead of clicking the green circle,
Okay.
press the number on your keyboard.
Oh, cool.
Ignore that.
Okay.
Wait, what? That
Edward
doesn't
has a
work.
heart attack. What doesn't work?
What do you mean press the number while selecting our token?
So instead of clicking on the green circle, so open up the token icons list,
Yeah.
hover over the green circle, and press 2 on your keyboard instead of clicking it.
There's no green circle. Except health.
No.
Hey.
Open the icons. Click on the bottom one.
Bottom one. Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
there you go. So everyone's on 3. Right, you guys wake up.
Except Azan. Azan's on 2.
Azan should be on 3.
Wait.
2.
I-
You were on 4.
Oh yeah, I know what happened.
You lowered it
I
after
was
me.
looking at Edward. I was looking at Edward, and I saw. Oh, he's at 3. We have to remove 1.
Oh, okay.
I just subtracted from Edward instead of my own because I couldn't see my own.
Can I minor illusion the sun rising?
Yes.
It'd be a
giant
very small
ball of
sun.
fire.
Do minor illusions emit light?
They don't admit anything.
Then
They
it's
just look like
it's like a
light.
painting of a sunrise, I guess.
Yeah, it will be very dim.
Yes.
Alright, you guys are awake.
So, whatever happened with that vision, we were out for long enough that the burrow's not there anymore. It seems like the slaving ring won, which means we're in the bad future.
Bad end.
You people are idiots. I'm sorry. That was me out of character.
Nice.
Okay, I would like to remind you out of character that you stood there in front of the Iberman, which we know is probably a slaver, and you just said, "Haha, hey, you wanna help us out? Yeah, you won't make us slaves or anything, huh?" Just wanted to point out,
Yeah, you're
That's-
not racial profiling. How dare you not racial profiling?
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
I love you
Okay.
too, Azan.
that was.
I love you too, Yul.
Okay. Back to the real thing, though. Yeah.
Okay,
Back to reality.
so what do we do? We're all still probably fairly wrecked. We can do another rest if we think we can survive another few hours. No one saw anything in their box. There was no noise against the barrels.
Nothing.
I mean, you saw the reaction of the guy. I don't think I don't think he would bother actually looking for us. So
Where do we go now?
that we could check out the place with the fountain. The magical water. If it's the same. And there were many other places we didn't really go to.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of water, did my water skin
All your water
Yeah,
dried
still
up.
have the liquid?
All the
I
water
said
dried
that
up.
dried out.
Really?
Yep.
Even though it was magical?
It's
You
not
just
magic
never
water.
say.
It just had magic in it.
Is there a leftover magical residue in my
Yeah.
beaker which had the magical water? Like when it dried out, did it leave anything behind?
Make
Like either tofu.
Make
Yeah,
an investigation check.
Okay, yeah, I'll check my beaker.
Ether mold.
As I mentioned,
Lit at the ladder somehow.
disadvantage, of course. Unless I will like poke Edward with my elbow. Yeah. You wanna take a look at this beaker maybe together? It also had the magical water.
Okay.
Okay, normal roll. He's helping me. We're both looking.
Cool.
4 eyes, and only 2 of them working. Fuck my life.
No, it doesn't look like it. Just a bit of grime.
Well,
Does anyone need any water? I can make it. I can make water.
You are
Were our
all
water skins depleted?
parched. Yeah, it's all dried
Yeah.
up. You're all parched.
Alright then. We can probably put some water in one of these barrels if it looks like it'll still hold liquid.
Find the cleanest one.
could you conjure some water into the beaker? It used to have the the thing from the shrine, maybe from the
From what I
water shrine.
understand, that would be extremely wasteful as it would only fill that beaker.
Add a character question. The spell you're using to create water, is it the thing
It's
I can
create or
pronounce?
destroy water.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's an
Let me
spell.
create clean water.
Okay.
It's safe.
Well,
10
let's try and find a
gallons.
barrel.
I will just place the beaker over the barrel. Everything that spills over is.
Exactly. Just use some of the water from the barrel.
No, I want the barrel straight from the magical source.
Reminding you we only have 3 hours today.
Okay, looking for the barrel then.
There are plenty of
All
barrels
of us, I
around.
assume. Okay.
Yeah.
One that seems.
Between all of you, you can
acceptable
find a barrel that
condition.
looks, usable.
Yeah. Okay. Doing this
then I
then.
do it. Create or destroy water.
Right, 10 gallons of clean water.
You say
then
or.
open a
Why do you
container.
say or?
Because it can destroy water. I can create it. 10 whole gallons of... I don't know how much a gallon is.
Sure, neither do I, but it sounds like a lot, so I'm going to say that it's enough for you all to drink. Alright, you put 10 gallons, however much that is, into a barrel. And you have access to what is, at least for now, clean water.
45 liters.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
that's a lot of water.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take the opportunity while it's clean to refill my water skins.
Sure.
Same.
These guys can
I'm gonna
refill
take
your
the
water
opportunity
skins.
to bath.
Same.
You can drink. Don't think you can bath in the barrel, bathe.
Babe. I mean,
Yes.
you just need to try. I would like to take the water into the beaker again. Do I
Sure.
see anything?
Do you see anything? There's
Happening?
water in there. It doesn't have the glow from
Yeah.
before, if that's what you're
Oh.
looking for.
Out
Oh.
of character, should we take another long rest?
Out of character, they don't stack. You can only you can remove exhaustion once per 24 hours.
Yeah, you can only you can long rest again, but you can't get the benefits of a long rest twice within 24 hours.
Okay. So, should we venture
Well,
down?
With that sorted, yeah, you know, there's a dungeon to be explored. Haha.
Fill up the skin. Get water again.
Running water.
Water.
Refilling. Okay.
Now we gotta find a way out.
Hey guys. You guys ready? It's adventure time. Haha.
Yeah.
And Ru also fills his water skin. And then. Yes.
And yes, you just nod at the water.
No, I did not. Do nothing. Okay.
We remove the obstruction from the trapdoor.
We're
I
going back
assume
down there.
We're descending.
Sure.
Yes.
We're not finding a door up here.
Oh wait, sorry.
I don't know.
Stupid.
You guys
I mean,
going
no.
down or across? There was no sound
I mean,
from down
yeah, Elmar. Yeah, Elmar isn't speaking, so you know.
Sorry.
You're-
Why have we moved the barrels?
there. Someone just told me to delete it. I don't know. Are you guys going back down, or are you going to go and? I mean, the only other place you can go is either
Up.
the
yeah.
wall
There we
upstairs
go.
looked pretty sturdy, but the brick wall on the level you're on, to the east, were more in that crude style.
Do you think we have a shot? Do you think we have a chance of demolishing the wall above us?
You mean the ceiling?
No, as on the wall on the upper level.
With your current arsenal, no.
Look, did Rhythm just decide to do an ominous chord? Is he been gone for a while? Or is he just back now?
I had to loop it. It wasn't looped. I'm just playing the same thing again.
Oh, I see.
Ominous music.
Ominous
Thank you,
music.
Mysterious voice from unknown source for answering Elmar question.
So, yeah, to lay out your options again, the wall up these stairs here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you guys have anything that can get through that. At least without being, like, suicidal, I guess. There was no sound from downstairs, so you can go down again. You can even have one person scattered out, because you guys have stealth and night vision. Or, there is the brick walls over here, which were in the crude style. You went through them last time, but you don't know what's currently behind them. But they could maybe be knocked down.
Maybe we can go from the easiest to the hardest, you know?
Let's go to the left. Let's go to the right then. We'll try and knock down some of those walls. I don't trust the Eva downstairs. Not racial profiling. I'm an Eva myself.
No, you specified the ones downstairs. That's not. Yeah. It's fine.
Wow.
But I'll leave
That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way, Azan.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This way.
Shit.
So if I'm remembering correctly, there are two
There's one here,
and one here.
and there's one here. And the wall in the middle is normal.
The same.
Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly, the north one didn't have too much behind it. We should try the south one first. Izan, Setsuka, do you want to give me a hand again? You want to take lead again,
I'll help.
Izan?
The ramming squad assemble.
And
Ramming
let me
squad
look something up.
Out of character, it might be better if I take lead because I have highest dexterity.
I'm just looking something
Aren't
up.
athletics strength based? We're doing
Was it
athletics.
dex before?
Athletics are strength based, and we were doing athletics to knock down the wall.
Oh. I also have higher on that too.
Then yeah, sure.
Hmm.
What if the ether went off?
Yeah, all the Earth surface is now unlivable.
Exactly.
And-
What if we have to play Fallout
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
You're caught
it's full
trying to
with
cross the
ether
border.
Radiation.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
No.
Yes.
Impossible.
Okay, sorry, what are you guys doing?
Assembling to break down the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here? Sure. Who's rolling?
I think that'd be me.
Setsuka.
Athletics
That's just
check,
normal,
please.
right?
Normal roll.
Yeah, normal.
21.
21.
What if he was just pranking us and he wasn't gonna make us slaves?
Just
Yeah.
a prank, bro.
Bringing back tea.
We just
Yeah,
happened
he was
to
just
wake up on
joking.
April Fool's Day.
Riiga
Before
Fools.
attention after April Fool's Day.
Nick and the Fools.
Making the fools. I
Alright.
wasn't gonna enslave you.
Let's take a very quick break of a couple of minutes, and then we'll find out what
Okay,
happened.
Derby.
Be right back.
I swear, if
Okay.
there's those ghoul guys chilling behind this wall.
I think
Yeah,
I would rather.
just
I
head
think
on,
I would have
just-
rather we all died immediately. I didn't want a time skip. I had things I wanted to do in the present. I didn't want to come to the future just quite yet.
Oh, nobody wanted to come to the future.
We're forced against our will to come to the future.
The voices told me to touch the circle.
Really? The voices.
You don't understand. If only.
Oh.
Yeah, he
If
probably doesn't.
only.
He doesn't hear the voices.
Exactly. You don't hear the voices.
Alma's adopted sister is now a slave, so
We don't know that. She could run a shop somewhere.
yeah. Or she could be in a slave shop,
warehouse.
being rumored inside.
No. You're thinking too bad of these things. The ominous bad music's playing. We were flung 5 years into the future.
The
And
ominous
we
bad
just
music
saw
been
it.
playing.
How do you know it's 5 years?
I don't know, that's a guess.
Look, it was definitely long enough for the borough situation to change. Someone to brick up the walls. Presumably, I don't know. Maybe
Clear.
maybe Rembrandt's died of old age by this.
How long does it take for a corpse to rot? Or do
We
they
want
clear out the
Couple
corpses?
months. I think someone cleaned up the corpses because someone
didn't-
broke the walls.
Yeah, but wouldn't the corpses be like right around here, maybe even on the other side?
Exactly, the aether
we thought-
corpses.
Yeah, we fought them right here, so
If someone cleaned that up, that's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but-
someone did break the wall. Like the brick is in, magically floating towards there. So I guess someone came through. Someone did get rid of the corpses.
I mean, there are many ways to interact with the cars without directly touching them, so, you know.
What if we were flung into the future because they figured out how to cure aetherite corruption?
I
That's
I
why.
think Hennig is a slave as well.
Hennig.
I don't know, it would be way more likely for him to be dead because there was we actually like prevented him from being assassinated in the Carson's Institute. So
Ah, shit.
yeah, it's way more likely for him to be dead than a slave.
Oh no, we're in the bad ending. I don't want to think about the bad ending.
Yes.
Well, the problem with
Go ahead, waiting for tea.
easy there, Mr. Ominous Voice DM.
Today is ominous, Jim. Finish what you were
Ominous,
saying. We're still waiting for tea.
T, come back, T.
We're in the
Say-
bad ending.
Hello, Governor.
You don't
Alright.
know. Hello, dear.
Speaking of bad endings, let's find out what's behind this wall.
Is it too late to switch your answers to door number 3?
Yes. Satsuka, Elmar, and Dazan. Together, you throw your collective might into the crudely crafted stone wall covering the middle passage. It gives and it crumbles in, and as it does, before you, you see a familiar, glowing light.
Kidding me.
What are you doing?
Dear.
What are you guys doing?
This is the bad ending.
You fighting? You moving?
We're moving.
Moving. Go.
Yeah, I would
Can't
move.
fight those things.
I would move back and scream.
Move,
not scream,
move.
I move back and yell to Ruha.
Run,
To-
run.
This way had a way out.
Okay.
Never mind, I don't yell anything. Are we?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
go.
yelling.
I have to know as quickly as I can. Move all of these barrels away.
Move.
Down, run.
Yeah.
Go
Alright.
Slavery is preferable to death.
You
Slavery
guys
is preferable.
rush down the ladder. Giggling hysterically, apparently.
Yeah, apparently Edward really likes the idea of being a slave.
Atlas, the
No, it's
madness
just
ended some time ago. That was a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
know.
the phrasing slavery is better than death.
I think so.
Alright.
I think so too.
Wow.
You all
Alright.
come down the ladder,
Move.
and as you reach the bottom, some of you kind of can hear what's going on up ahead. Assuming the last person closed the hatch behind them, doesn't seem like they have the faculty to actually figure out what happened. To them, you probably just melted into the ground.
Oh.
Okay, note to self: corruption zombies don't have object permanence.
They're like babies that want to kill you. And can.
If you play peekaboo with them, that's their weakness. They take psychic damage from peekaboo.
Okay. Back down into the relatively safe sewers. It's quiet
Okay.
down here. You don't hear any
So
Eba.
I guess up is a no-go.
Yes, that's no go. I'm just going to go down this passage to reacquaint myself with what's down here. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, the there's that, and there's that way up, which goes to the purple people, who we do not want to go near. Not in this state. There's the entrance back to what was the burrow, but seems to have now become part of the slave ring circuit. If we continue down this passage, we'll actually get to the slave ring itself. What about that last set of locked doors?
It loops back.
It loops
to
back, yeah.
Okay.
The area where you get to the slave ring.
So, what should we do?
I mean,
Should we
see if
should we
the
get
slave ring is abandoned.
Maybe
I'm
we can
curious.
sneak out.
we could get Satsuka to pick the lock on the and sneak out the way we came into the burrow first and foremost.
Well, you know, let's first maybe check out how the dungeon changed. You know,
It's a suit.
we were supposed to make sure it's safe in the first place.
Dungeon.
Let's just finish the task.
You know, Azan, that is a very warped way of looking at the situation, but I think I'm with you.
Okay, truly madness.
Alma's too tired to actually logically think of this.
Ruha, hurry up. We're going.
Ruha, take your legs with you.
Okay. So the slave ring's through the south door, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
This door
Alright.
is closed, not locked, just closed.
Caleb, can you hear anything on the other side?
Okay, let me hear.
22. Caleb, you
Don't forget disadvantage.
do.
He is
I have
disadvantaged.
advantage.
He has advantage
right,
anyway.
I forgot. He has funny
But thank
names.
you for reminding. You
What-
do
what I
hear
hear?
something, Caleb. It doesn't sound like the sounds of battle this time. But you hear voices, too. In the distance, just echoing.
There are people talking down there.
Hmm. Can you make out their accents at all, Eva?
Can I try?
Eba, with a 22, yes.
Yes. Eva.
We do not really have many good options here.
Should we go and check at least?
Hmm.
Is Azan's message still written on this wall?
Yeah, I'm just.
What did you write it in?
Sorry?
What did you write it in?
Language, you mean?
Material.
Oh, chalk. On the cleaned wall. I
Chalk?
wrote it with chalk.
No,
It's gone.
it's gone.
Is the place in which it was like how does
You can
because
you can kind of
Edward
see
can
like a
press
you can kind of see a cleared area, but it's a lot grimier than it was. But the
Azan slightly
chalk itself is gone.
lowers his head. Yeah, Azan slightly lowers his head and walks to the party.
Alright, we probably should check the passage beyond. I'm happy to go down and check it out. I
Don't-
can be stealthy.
Don't forget that carrying a torch means that people will see you usually before you see them.
Ah, yes. Satsuka, then. Would you like to go and check it out? You can see in the dark.
Sure. Yes,
Right.
I'll open the door then. And gonna roll.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Mhm.
8. Very well. You open the door enough to get through. And the voices you now hear echoing from the distance.
Am I good to go ahead and move in?
Go ahead. This man is not facing you, he's facing to the north.
Oh, great. Well, there's definitely people still here.
Were they in the passage, or if I'm recalling correctly, this passage terminates in metal bars overlooking the fighting pit. Were the men actually in the tunnel?
No, there was no one in the tunnel, but there's people in the arena still.
Hmm.
The bars
are still there?
Still there, yes.
Hmm. Maybe our best bet would be to have you lockpick the door back to what was the burrow.
Yeah, I think that would be the best option at this point.
Close the door behind you. We don't really want anyone seeing we've been here. I think up here was just a dead end, wasn't it? Oh no,
Oh,
the door's back. Are these doors still unbarred?
The door is closed. It is not locked.
oh.
Oh, we have a quick way to get back. Nice.
Is that what you guys are doing?
I guess.
I'm in the
It's a
back.
quicker way there.
Just holding the torch. Hey, don't ask me, I'm just a torch guy.
Alright. And go on through.
Alright.
Virgil, you good?
I'm good, sorry. We're just going through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are going through.
You're in
Okay,
the front.
yes, I'll go through.
That pipe's still there, right?
It is.
Any noise coming through it?
Perception.
Oh.
After perception.
Perception. Oh, that's
Ooh.
actually pretty good.
That is pretty good. No.
Oh. Wow.
I
I'm
mean,
glad- I'm glad I
yes,
got
but just like nothing useful, nothing intelligible, just odd, distant echoes occasionally coming through.
Yeah. So nothing, pretty much.
Pretty much nothing.
Alright.
Why did you listen to a wall, Edward?
Doors closing.
I was. I
The
was
door
curious.
isn't. If I'm remembering correctly, the door up there isn't actually made of bars. The door is solid, right?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a barred off section, and in the middle is an actual door built into it. Like a metal door.
Satsuka, if you get right up against the door and try to pick the lock, then you will be close enough to. You'll be close enough to that people won't see you from that where the Eva spoke to us.
I'll just cast Mage Hand invisibly and then unlock it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So just cast Invisible Mage Hand and then just unlock the door.
Okay. Does the mage hand lockpicking just use your skill?
Yeah.
Sure. Make a thieves hit check.
Would that be disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
12. Alright. Maintaining what you feel is a safe distance. You extend the mage hand out, invisible, and holding a floating couple of thieves' tools. And after a minute of working the lock, it's not an advanced lock, it's a sturdy door. The lock itself is conquered, by your mage hand's lockpicking attempt. It is unlocked.
I'll bring my mage hand with the thieves' tools, but we put those away. And let Elmar know it's unlocked.
You two at the
Okay.
front. You hear footsteps approach. From behind here.
Let's get back. I don't want. Satsuka, do you want to keep an eye around the corner? I can't really do either because of the torchlight. Caleb, you should get back as well, so it doesn't seem like there's light coming out of the passage.
Oh, what was he thinking? Seeing ghosts. There are no ghosts here. Idiot. Okay. That's creepy. I don't like that. I have to do everything myself. And the footsteps fade.
Azan will ask mostly Elmar because Elmar is the closest. So you think it's better to go against the Stivers? We know the numbers of the evil purple things up there. It's just 3 of them.
As the 3 of us, the 6 of us here are exhausted. We can barely hold our weapons. And we're sluggish. Those things are fast and fierce. And they resist magic. I think it might be wise if we tried to sneak out.
Worst what comes to worst, we need to fight one of them. I can put him to sleep and we can all stab him at once and kill him.
Yes.
Azan looks at the Edward.
But there was a horse in 5 feet range.
It's a bit intense, we knock out in time.
Suka, you want to go and see if the door is open still?
Gonna slowly go around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
making sure there's nothing there.
We just hear a horse drop on the ground.
I'd like to look at the lock and see if it's still open.
The door is shut, but I suppose by looking at it you can't tell if it's locked or unlocked, but you didn't hear him lock it.
Okay. I'll go back to Elmore and say it should still be unlocked.
All right then, party. We're gonna have to be quiet as we can. I'm gonna go up front. I'm at least. Yes.
Okay. We all sneaking? Is that what we're doing?
I think it would be best. Yes.
Are you guys having your torches out while you do this?
I assume it would be dropping as soon as we get into the area.
Wait. Could I try and call on a martyr again?
If you want to take an hour to do it?
No, it's just the
sorry.
binding ritual that takes the hour, I think. Or
The
is it not?
binding ritual takes
Oh.
an hour.
Yeah, but
You said
someone
she was
shouldn't
just
take out.
temporarily out of my range. So I'm going to try and recall her from the little pocket dimension she lives in normally.
Sure. You do see an old friend again, or it feels like an old friend at this point. Amata returns to you.
I'm going to have a rest on my shoulder, and I'm going to extinguish my own torch, given that I have my night vision back.
Sure. Is anybody else doing away with torches?
As I see Elmar getting rid of the torch, I will do the same, extinguish my torch.
Sure.
Caleb, maybe it'd be best if we kept one torch at the rear. That way the people who can't see will be able to keep in the light.
I need both
I
hands
will-
on my bow, so I'll give it to the priest.
Okay.
The torch?
Yes, the torch.
Sure.
Edward, the sentinel.
Hold
Sure,
it.
I've got torch ability.
Okay, can I have everyone give me a stealth check at disadvantage, of course?
Of course. You know, they used to call me the sneakiest person alive.
Yes.
12, 11, 19, 16. So far, so good.
Oh
Wow.
my
Shit,
Oh my God.
I can't believe
So
this.
lucky.
Incredible. Okay,
Nobody below 10 with disadvantage.
that is
That's-
incredible.
Wow.
That is statistically improbable.
That's one way of putting it.
We mattered, but we have it anyway.
Alright. You guys are all tired as heck, confused, annoyed, but you are determined to get out of here. You can sneak forward at your own pace.
Could I use thaumaturgy to make the torch dimmer?
Sure.
I choose to believe, and it is my headcanon, that this entire collapse was caused by Azan's lack of food hygiene safety.
Oh wait, and just for flavor, could I make the torch's color like a ghostly blue?
I can't actually change the color of it.
Yeah, but that's just the flavor.
Sure.
Throwing it out there.
Just in case. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Wait, what color? Sorry.
a ghostly blue.
Like
Oh,
Casper,
okay.
the friendly ghost.
This is definitely the burrow. This is where Vimbrand's at.
As we were entering, do we see like amongst the rubble like any obvious signs of corpses or something like this?
At a glance, no.
Like-
No bodies. No
Um,
big splashes
signs
of
of-
blood.
I see. And the
And
rubble
On the
does.
floor here.
The rubble mostly appears to be trash that's dumped here. It's not cave-ins.
Hmm. So is the rubble here still trash?
All the rubble you see is trashed. I just don't have a wide variety of graphics to use.
Alright then, I'm gonna continue up.
Sure.
Is this a giant hole now?
Joined all.
It is as shallow as it was before.
Hold, I can see someone.
Hold. Edward takes one step forward with the torch.
It's down to
Get
5
back
feet,
just
the
a little.
torch.
I can see an Eba ahead in the darkness.
How many?
Seeing Eva in the darkness, incredible.
I can see 3 Eba. What looks like one. Look, is this just we could use for generic tough guy, or is he actually Benedict?
He looks more like a local mercenary or some type of deal.
And what about this gentleman here?
Yes. What about this gentleman here?
Oh, good grief.
I shall call him Grigori.
Looks friendly.
Kind of feels edgy, not gonna lie.
I'm sure he just
Yeah.
hides his kindness behind this mask.
Yeah, and he probably watches anime. That's all.
Yeah.
So, I will tell you what you see.
Chunibyo.
It's misguided.
If I can find him.
Black and darkness.
The Lord of Darkness has come.
But that's beyond where the doors used to be, so at some unspecified point, the doors that separated the burrow from the slavers must have been breached, and the burrow lost.
They had the mightiest soldier of them all, the Mavi. Haha. How could they have lost?
Don't you speak her name, Zan.
She's your family or something?
Okay, so Aylmar,
Yeah.
in the cover of solid darkness, you look down at the much more populated network to the west, and standing amongst some mercenary-looking folk and some Eba, you see a man much larger than the others. He stands in a way which gives you the impression there's something off about him. At first you think that he might be injured and is not quite standing right, but at this distance and with all his dark clothing and with his strange mask covering his face, you can't tell anything more in your current state.
Alright.
He is just speaking with the man beside him. Currently, people are not really on alert right now.
This gentleman here, what's his facing?
He is looking around, but I will give you if I can find the option. There it is. How does this work? A cone. There we go. Now you can tell which way he's facing.
Okay.
So I'll be moving this dynamically.
Stealth game. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Self game. Meanwhile, I'm just here, looking at my wall in front of me, 5 feet in front of me.
Alright. I'm going to duck. Stay here. I'm going to duck into the passage where we left Hennick.
Before Aylmer moves out, I will just make a quick mention to him. Remember that the exit was on the right of Hennick. Because you weren't there in the session we learned about it. So
I'm gonna move to
passage that
wherever
you will find to your right should be,
was.
yeah.
Is there any evidence of anything at all here, apart from rubbish?
Investigation.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose the owl can help. Can the owl help? Actually, that's a decent point. He's got really good vision. Can the owl help me?
Sure, I'll give you a normal roll.
Ease your way out of it. Nice.
21. This is definitely the place where he was. No mistake. You see, first of all, no signs of bloody combat. But as you poke around and Amata kind of aids your sight on your shoulder, you pull out a torn old scrap of paper which is half rotten and it has some just scribbles. It's just torn off some notes. But judging by the handwriting, it looks like it was Hennick's.
I'm going to go up to the fire where Marby used to keep watch.
The fire is extinguished.
Could I have an investigation check of a similar nature here?
Sure. 10. All you managed to find, Aylmar, is some blood on the ground.
Oh no. This is just trash?
That's just trash.
Yep. And that's just leading back up.
Seems
Does
to.
the top of the ladder look like it's just ending in a trapdoor again?
Let's find out.
I'm gonna climb the ladder slowly, not actually aiming to get out the end. I just want to see what's at the top.
Sure. Let me find it. There is a trapdoor with dim firelight around the edges.
Okay. I'm gonna head back towards the party.
Right.
Wait, just remember there's a second exit next to you.
Yes, I'm going to see the second
Okay.
exit next. But I'm gonna
Okay.
duck down this passage.
Mm-hmm. There is a door built in here which is closed.
Can I try the door?
You try the
I can
door.
see through this one, by the way.
You see it. You try the door. It is locked.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
As Aylmer is gone, I would just like to mention that I would probably ask. Wait, just a quick question. Does prestidigitation require can you cast it like very quietly, or do you need
It's
a vocal element?
thaumaturgy and it's verbal.
Would you say
Prestidigitation is also verbal.
yeah? Would you say try that it would be even like considerable to
Okay, sorry about
attempt
that.
cast it stealthily?
I would put a verbal component at the stealth check that he rolled.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, then as Elmar is walking over there, I would ask Edward, could you like maybe clean a very small portion of the wall as we're waiting? Like
Oh no,
just a
you
bit.
don't, you morons.
I mean,
You're not here. I'm whispering, by the way. Yeah, like right next to you, like just a very small portion, like
alright.
just like maybe an elbow's length,
That's not that big. Oh, prestidigitation will spot clean. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't need a roll for that. It's clean.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, it's
Alright,
clean.
guys.
Hold on, Azan is doing something.
Yeah. As you were gone, I would just write on
What
the
did-
wall in Celeru. Yes, in Celeru, I would write on the wall with the chalk. Haha, behind you.
Nice. How long do you have, Virgil?
I probably have another 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Right, let's see if we can get out of here in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Speedrun.
I think we can get out. There's no Eva presence in the passage where Hennick was and Marby was. We're gonna have to move quickly to get past the guard's range of vision, but I think it's doable.
Make sure you get your torch to Edward.
Ruha, move up. We need to do this quickly.
What are you doing with the
On my
torch, Edward?
signal.
Put out the torch, yeah.
Gotcha.
Just,
I'm gonna be quickly following. Sorry, not quickly.
Alright. Ready?
Closely,
On my
closely
wait.
following. Yeah.
Wait. He's turning back this way. I'm gonna step back in.
I don't think Eber can see in the dark. Or
The worst to live by.
Alright.
Looks
Elmar
at
can see in the
Aylmer.
dark.
Move quickly.
Oh, move quickly.
Moving. Jeez, I almost got lost out of.
Alright. Everyone in? Everyone in? Ruha. Yep. Okay. Here's the situation.
Must have been the wind.
This is definitely the place where we left Hennick. I found a scrap of his notes. Now, there are 2 ladders out of here. The fire lies around the one where we came in the first time, and there is a locked door in front of the other one. I don't know which one we should try. The other one came out in the bazaar. I think that's a public place, so it might be best to try that now. We're not going to be attacked in a public place, hopefully.
Try the
Like
bazaar.
that never happened before, right?
Caleb gets triggered.
Yeah.
Wait a
Look,
second.
if it's been 3 years, she's probably gotten bored and moved on.
As we walk past, I would just quickly take a look. Are there any signs, remnants of my trophy?
Oh yeah.
Your the head?
The head.
No.
My bag. I mean, my bro. It's gone.
None.
Azan just sniffs a bit and moves on.
Let's head out.
So sad.
Everything I've worked for, gone.
Let's
Removed.
go.
I jump into the fire. I don't want this anymore.
Azan, don't fill him, Malate.
Oh, it's dark up here.
Alright, I will close to the wall. Make sure that I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone want to go up? I'm happy to go up first and check it out, but I've been in the lead a lot today. Does anyone else want to have a go? Not you, Azan, not you, Edward.
I think it's still Winslow, right?
It's Edward.
Did you say that?
Hey
Wait, did you
guys,
say
I
that?
think my name's
Did you?
my name
Yeah,
is
I
still
said that
Winslow.
out
Okay,
loud.
good.
Good.
Alright, I'm going to climb up to the top of the ladder and open the trapdoor very carefully.
Sure, and your
Just to
stealth
try and get an idea of what's
was
beyond. My
19.
stealth was 19.
Gotcha. Gotcha. It's hard. Over here. You can't see anything yet. Give me one moment.
Is this bizarre map 2.0?
Azar
I don't know, I can't see anything. Technically.
By the way, top 10 RP, Ruha snickers when Atlas says, "Is it still Winslow?"
So, Aylmar, peering up through the gap in the
Yeah?
trapdoor, you find yourself in the same shaped room, but it's different. There is a man here with his back to you, going through some items on a shelf, Eba by the looks of it, and there seems to be some kind of storage room.
Hmm.
Ah, got it.
Alright. Hmm.
Sorry.
Was that a key and a lock?
Huh? That wasn't my sound effects, that was Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis. I'm going to creep up through the trapdoor
Yeah.
and try and keep a look out and take a look around this corner.
There's a door down on the right, and it continues over on the left at the end, which is where the stairs were before.
Alright, I'm going to continue over and have a look up here. Do the stairs still seem to lead to the roofs?
The stairs seem to lead to a darkened back alley. You hear what sounds like the bazaar during the day. There is distant bustle.
Nice.
This is just an out of character question. Would Almar have known what year it was when he went down in there?
Yeah,
Down initially?
999.
Okay.
Now, just add one more 9 to it, and you have current here.
All right. I'm going to go down and let the rest of the party know it's safe to come out of the trapdoor, if they want to follow me out.
Sure.
When we go up there, it's all Eber.
Everyone going up?
We'll
Yep.
just
Yep.
ask if
Look,
Zan?
I don't
just
think.
ask us if they don't want to check out the other passage.
Look, I don't think it'd be wise for us to stay in here too long. The Eber guy man went through the door, but I think we can go back up to the streets via the
Let's
staircase.
steal from the Iberman first.
You can put your
No,
exhaustion
that's
on.
not-
Stealing is wrong.
I mean, it's... Look, they wanted to make us slaves, you know? It's only fair if we
Come on, let's get out of here.
have some bad intentions as well.
Nick
All right,
would
I'm gonna
want us
ascend the
to take
staircase.
revenge.
That staircase
As we walk-
takes you
Okay.
over here to the same
Bazaar,
place.
yeah.
Wait, what is on these tables?
Storage items.
Storage items. Okay.
Pots,
they're
bags,
not very
chests,
different.
boxes, crates,
I'm going
barrels.
to have told you before,
Okay.
not steal from them.
As we're walking, I would just quickly grab whatever is close to me. and move on.
Azan, leave us alone.
I have
Don't see
16
nothing.
stealth. I'm going under the 16 stealth, bro.
I have 19 stealth.
You grab a cup from the
Oh
table.
yeah. Yeah, super useful.
Okay, nice.
All right, we're over here, are we?
Yep, that's right. You can drag yourselves.
Okay.
Why'd you get so happy when you grabbed a cup? Do you have a cup RP ready?
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Come on, P.
You can put your exhaustion marker on yourself. You can drag yourself over, guys.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was like an invisible wall, like with the other.
Nope, there's no dynamic lighting on this map. Right, you come
Alright.
up in a back alley.
So how do you put the exhaustion marker on it?
So click on your token, the bottom middle like marble looking icon, click on that. Mouse over green and press 3 on your keyboard.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, let's go.
And I've just X'd himself, nice.
Yeah, nearly.
I'm gonna walk out into the bazaar.
Just watch out for the kids in the alleys. They're dangerous.
Snickers.
Okay. You walk out into a fairly same-ish looking bazaar. There are some changes that you kind of notice. It's not full of Eva. The guards appear normal. Some of the items have been, well, the furniture, the structural components have been shifted around a little. There is a building or two that might have been repainted. It's mostly the same, but different.
I'm gonna ask the
Is
guard.
the guard over here?
Yeah,
Is that guard
that's a
over
guard.
here? Yeah, Azan would walk up to the guard, wave friendly, and say,
Citizen,
"Hey, yes, hello there. Lovely day, isn't it? What year is this?"
you don't look so well. The year?
Yeah, I had a rough journey over here. Yes, I've been in the forest lately a bit, and silly me, I forgot the flow of time.
He looks at you and looks at the people with you who are all kind of emerging from the alley, like staggering out at half speed. Oh, the forest, eh?
When he asks kids, he's gonna tell them, "Don't go to the forest."
See, this is why I can't even be distracted for 15 seconds because Azan gets
It's like,
The forest,
This man's perception of the forest have been like shifted forever now.
he thinks the forest
I'm
is a
sorry,
nightclub.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry, my friend.
Wait, let
Please.
him answer.
it's the year is 1000. The turn of the millennium.
What month is it?
I'll just give you the math if you want to figure out how long it's been. It has been. Let me find it.
We never did ask when in 999 we were.
I
don't have your
We
calendar.
knew. We were living. We were
In
living-
character, you know.
Yeah, we knew because we were living at that time. So
Yeah.
You, unless you're from the forest, it has been. It has been around 18 months.
Wait, what?
18 months have passed since you went down into the sewers, and then into the old Shiloh ruins, and then stood in a magic circle. 18 months have passed.
Okay, so it was and we were in the first 6 months of 999, assuming that these people have a 12-month calendar.
we would know, I guess, if the normal calendar
yeah.
is.
It's a
Yeah,
form-
so I'm using months instead of years because it's like,
You know, funnily enough,
about
probably,
550 days.
150 days, okay.
you know,
Yes.
Yeah.
there's probably a joke in there about how this isn't even the worst hangover Almar's ever had.
Excellent.
Squitch.
Thank you, sir. We'll be on our way. We are going to.
All
we are
right
going
then.
to the inn, and we are sleeping for 3 days.
Which one?
Wait,
The Rook, is it still open?
Oh, you haven't been here in a while, have you?
No, it's been about a year.
The Rook is
Yeah,
still
the
open
forest grows quite well.
under new ownership.
Is it still a decent place to stay?
Well, I think someone like you would be a lot more welcome there, but I'm sure they'd accept all of you.
Well, thank you very much.
On your way then.
Okay, let me admit it, Tracham. You did this entire plot point just because you were sick of doing the guy who were the tavern's voice.
Or was I?
excuse me, sir. Does the red temple
yes.
still exist? You must tell me.
What the hell? What's this guy gonna
Nicholas,
force
the
now?
worshipped, yes.
Are you in like a priest get up at the moment?
Yeah, I am.
Does the Red Temple
Red-
still exist? Or why wouldn't it exist?
You know.
Everything is okay.
It just come under
Right.
new ownership,
Oh.
that's all.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go,
Sure.
but Elmar's actions for the next party prevent Edward or Azan from talking to another human soul
We're pretty
until we
much
get to the inn.
we're pretty much going to wind it down, so you won't miss anything.
Yeah.
Just a bit of information,
Okay.
probably. All right, Emma. Virgil.
I can
Whatever.
probably stick around for another 10 minutes or so. I'm not really cutting it.
I'm going to cut it quite literally after you guys finish talking to this guard, because
Okay.
everything here is like fairly like sensitive, like important stuff. What you're doing, so I'm not going to have you
Alright.
miss anything.
Alright, I'm going to talk to the guard again then.
Sure.
I'm going to say.
Well, Edward was saying something. Hold on.
Edward first, yeah.
Okay, so how long did you say you've been out of Costarzon?
I apparently a year.
A year and a
and
half.
some.
Ah,
Apparently.
well, if you're there looking for Father Hartman, I'm sorry to be the bringer of bad news, brother. He's in prison.
What? What?
I
I thought you were
he
gonna
kind
say
of
dead.
he looks around the bazaar at this point. There was some events last year, and well, let's just say Arcane is at war, and there are some events happening in the city. The what's the word for it? I mean no offense, brother. There was some treasonous activity.
Out of
Actually,
character
is that
question.
more?
Yeah.
Out of character question. What was the name of the Duke of Carstassen?
The Duke Cristoval.
I'm just going to interject here. That does sound. Is Duke Cristoval still in charge here?
Cristoval. His lordship is still on the seat, yes.
Okay.
The paladin, Sir
It's a
Bertolf, is at the war efforts at the border.
Which border?
The Laren Alliance, of course. To the north. Vesdor Castle way.
It's
Thankfully,
amazing.
the mayor has stepped up and taken on a lot of responsibility to help the city keep running smoothly.
Salzku would ask if who's the current minister of Tilma right now?
As in, like, the governor?
Yeah, the minister.
Yeah.
Basically, the guy
Ministers
that
are for
was there-
towns. Mayor is the version of a city, so...
He was asking about Tilma.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking specifically about Tilma, sorry. One sec.
Mhm.
Tilma, little town to the south, down the river, yes?
Mhm.
I'm afraid I haven't heard much from Tilma. Quiet little place. Were you saying something, Caleb?
No.
Okay. Oh, looks like you lot need some rest. I'm sorry to overbear you with this news. Seems Carstassen has changed a lot.
Well, it's important to keep up to date. When you're traveling, news somehow doesn't reach you.
It certainly is.
The Rook. Thank you very much.
Right, on your way then.
Come on, gang.
As we're
Let's go and
walking,
sleep for 3 days.
as we're walking away,
Yes?
yeah, as we're walking away, Azan just stealthily leans towards the guard and says, "Brother Winslow over here just heard some whispers in the dark. Excuse his inquiries."
All right.
I think we can actually safely crash for 3 days. We've missed 1.5 years. What's 3 days gonna hurt?
Okay. With all that to absorb, let's finish this session right here. A little shorter day, but it's fairly
Was
dense,
that
I think.
18 months? Was that 18 months hinged on us using that magic sigil? Would we have been able to stop this timeline if we hadn't activated that darn magic sigil?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's impossible to say.
You do. That's the.
What?
We didn't gain anything. We gained time travel, but that's it.
Time travel?
I had something to ask that guy. Dang it.
And tired status.
Well,
Yeah, and tired. Despite sleeping for at least 18 months.
okie dokie. Let's just
And
Let's-
PTSD.
let's have a look. Okay, everything's fine. Just under 3 hours. Nice. Okay, people on Twitch, hello, thanks for coming. The session ends here today. We'll be resuming next week, hopefully. Sylvester has, Titus has ended his guest appearance, so he's come and he's gone. We haven't found his character. But if you want to make sure you don't miss next week's game, make sure to give me a follow and subscribe if you're feeling generous. And I'll see you all next week.
Remember, we look at the same stars, the
And
same
next year-
skies.
Went in a tunnel?
And make